Reality check, man, from your device, it's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers who are at home on the rock and who are also living in the diaspora abroad, it is about to get rowdy and rough as we head into the general election season. Now, Jamaica, we see where the Exton Main Road in Southeast St. Elizabeth was blocked by the Jamaica Labour Party. I want to follow me, because we are dot the eyes them, and we are join all of these films together, and we are tie Cliff Hughes and Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party in this, because me not blame any activists. You know what I'm saying, Jamaica? I am not blaming any activists. Right? Norman Scott is the caretaker MP for the People's National Party for Southeast St. Elizabeth. Frank Witter is the sitting MP for Southeast St. Elizabeth on the Jamaica Labour Party side. Now, the question I am asking, would an activist take it up on his head, go cut down tree and go block road? No. So me not blame no activist. I am looking at Frank Witter, the sitting MP. Would have to give the activists the go-ahead to do so. And on the other hand, who is Frank Witter's boss? Not Andrew Holness. So Frank Witter would have to talk to Andrew Holness of what is going on in the community. Then Frank Witter would have to talk to the activists. Say, listen to me. That man had to get too comfortable when we turn up the heater under him. So you see, this is an orchestrated thing from top. It is well orchestrated and designed by the Jamaica Labour Party. Execute by Frank Witter, the activist, Cliff Hughes and Andrew Holness. So don't get it twisted. Cliff Hughes is the one who they use to get all of these out there in the media. Because a Cliff Hughes them, they set up the people to film whatever is taking place. Only Cliff Hughes them always have the clip. And I am going to tie all these clips together and point them back to Cliff Hughes. Cliff Hughes is the biggest problem. Because he's working hand in hand with Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party. But before we go there, I want to look over a little part of Mark Golding, leader of the opposition and the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, New Year speech. And Mark Golding said, in 2025, we will face a year of intense political activities as the country moves towards a general election. I am going to play the clip of Mark Jefferson Golding and what he told the nation, that the nation leaders must set an example by words or deeds, that there is no place for violence or intimidation in our national politics of fear.
In 2025, we will face a year of intense political activity as the country moves towards general elections. The nation's leaders must set an example by word and deed that there is no place for violence and intimidation in our nation's political affairs. Our leaders must ensure that there is no repetition of the offensive and divisive rhetoric which sometimes soiled our national discourse in 2024. It offends the spirit of one love and violates the ideals of togetherness embraced in our nation's motto, out of many, one people. The police must conduct themselves with absolute professionalism.
Those were the words
the nation
of
is relying
Mark Jefferson Golding. He asks that the leaders of Jamaica must set an example by words and deeds, that there is no place for violence and intimidation in our national affairs. But Mark Andrew ya deal with. And I want to remind Jamaica something that Ardley Shaw stated on November 11, 2023 at the leadership election that Andrew Holness won by 692 votes. Listen what Ardley Shaw have to said about Andrew Holness, and then we will dissect it on the other side. Take it away.
7 busloads of people who are not delegates of this party. Mr. Holness joined them up here and walked through the crowd, overran the whole place, went down to the area for registration, overran that area. The electoral supervisors had to leave and abandon their station, and there was disruption for half an hour until we had to restore it and allow some more people to vote. Okay? What he has done is irresponsible and is outrageous and is unworthy of him as leader of the Jamaican.
Yeah, what Ardley Shaw say? And this was the leadership race, you know, between Andrew Holness and Ardley Shaw for the Jamaica Labour Party. And we know that it's only delegate can vote in the leadership race. We know that Andrew Holness end up win the race there by 692 votes. But what Ardley Shaw said, you know, Andrew Holness brings 7 busload of people, you know, who are not delegate and cannot vote and overrun the whole thing, and where the electoral supervisors were casting the vote, Andrew Holness also go in there and overrun the thing. That's what Ardley Shaw was saying, you know. So what Ardley Shaw turned on and said, what Andrew has done is irresponsible, and it is outrageous, and it is unworthy of Andrew as the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. And I mean, so Ardley said, you know, what Andrew Holness has done is responsible and outrageous, and is unworthy of him as leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. So what Ardley was telling us, that Andrew Holness is disrupted. That's what Ardley Shaw was telling the country. And we did not get it. That Andrew Holness is a disrupted leader. In other words, Andrew Holness is causing all this trouble to disrupt the upcoming general election. When he stated that he disrupted the place, he was disrupted. That's what Ardley Shaw mean. Andrew Holness is causing all this trouble in Jamaica right now to disrupt the upcoming general election. That's what Andrew Holness is doing. And Andrew Holness and Cliff Hughes coordinate and orchestrating these things. The clip that I am about to present to you guys, we're going to tie them up together. I want to listen to that dryland tourist here. As she when they film it, in the speak and the chat patois at the same time. So listen to a piece of clip here, and then after we will dissect it. Take it away.
Mr. Scott, the people say they don't want you here, and this what's happened down here. Wanna send this, go give Mr. Scott them answer for today. No business to me today. This is what I wake up to see. My business space open for 6 o'clock morning time, and I can't get in there. Hear the fire truck out there, so I don't know what's going on here, Mr. Scott. The people them say they don't want you. I can't do nothing about that, sir. This is what's happening down in St. Elizabeth here. Extant Junction. Extant Junction. Blood clot. see when me wake up today. Right.
No, you don't wake up to it, you're a part of it.
Yes, they don't want
no, you did not wake up to it, you're a part of it, and the police should hold you.
Me can't see fire me hard yet.
The police should have she in question.
Man in a hit, master. I don't know what the cause of it, but at this me wake up cozy. So, you can't say me no make you aware of it. Me move on there. Help! Extend abandon! Help! Murder! People,
You surely laugh. It's a joke.
Rise!
And them orchestrate it.
How me I get out of my yard? Help! Extend people!
So Jamaica, you see what I talk about? It is well orchestrated and designed by the Jamaica Labour Party. Now we have to ask ourselves, why when these major incidents they take place, fire they burn down place, we only they get one footage, and that footage always released through nationwide. So the guy who was saying that we don't need no man from Spanish Town down here, him not have a phone. Because everything now, everybody take out them phone and video in this technology world. So me not understand anytime certain things pertaining to this administration, we only can get one set of footage, and that footage only can come out nationwide. Nobody else not did it. At this me wake up come see. Lady, I know that you wake up come see. Lady, you are a part of it. You can't wake up cause it's sitting and your voice sounds so clear. We not hear no sleep, we not hear no rust, we not hear no sleepness in your voice, lady. Lady, you laugh, you sound clear like a crystal. So why you overnight voice the lady? Lady, you're a part of this. But anyway, Jamaica, PMP caretaker Norman Scott for the Southeast St. Elizabeth Division, and Frank Witter, the MP, the sitting MP for the Jamaica Labour Party. And them have a saying say, pressure bust pipe. And Norman Scott of the Jamaica Labour Party in Southeast St. Elizabeth under pressure. Norman Scott of the Jamaica Labour Party MP Frank Witter under heavy manners. The man of them under heavy manners. So still then start their own demonstration. When we ask some question, Jamaica, you are demonstrating because you want something to be done. We want to get rid of Mr. Scott. But you start the demonstration about 1, 2 or 3 o'clock at night. Nobody out there from the PMP side with any placard sending a serious message. Say, Mr. Scott, you have to go. Come on now, Jamaica. Where we draw our own conclusion. Because then things say the whole are we a fool. Think about it, Jamaica. Pressure bust pipe. Norman Scott of the Jamaica Labour Party. Norman Scott of Frank Witter. Norman Scott of Southeast St. Elizabeth under control. The Labour right in panic mode. You don't see what I go on? Panic mood. So till them start a demonstration of their own. They start a demonstration of their own in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night. But I want you to listen to PMP Councillor Leighton Simmet from the Myersville Division and listen what the councillor have to say. Take it away, Jamaica.
I'm Leighton Smith, Councillor for the Mayersville Division and Vice Chairman of Southeast St. Elizabeth.
For the PNP?
For the PNP.
What do you think about this protest this morning?
This is a plan, organized demonstration by the Jamaica Labour Party.
Why you say that?
And let me tell you why I said it. We have no issue with none of the comrades from Exton towards the candidate Comrade Norman Scott. Comrade Norman Scott have come into the area, have dealt with the comrades, and we have no problem with them. Nobody have any concern about Comrade Scott. Yesterday, the JLP go into Junction Town and start painting out the whole of the walls out here in green. This morning, this demonstration. How can you have a demonstration without nobody? Nobody is there. Just one lady giving an interview with the fire burning, so that she get up and find the fire burning at her gate. And then they don't want Norman Scott, they want to punish them. This person didn't want Norman Scott.
Exactly, bro.
They be out here with that card and showing their face that they don't want Norman Scott. And then they will be saying who they want. Nothing like that. Not one person was on the scene at the demonstration this morning. And my information that we got information that the demonstration started after
Hold up, let me, brother. He got information that the fire and the demonstration started by a known Jamaica Labour Party activist. Now, I want to ask this question, Jamaica. This activist must get the go-ahead from somebody to go there and do that. Now, the sitting MP is Frank Witter. So Frank Witter must have to give that activist the go-ahead to do so. Now, who is Frank Witter's boss? Andrew Holness. So the communication have to come in from Andrew Holness. Frank Witter tell him the pressure I'm under down there from Mr. Scott. And Frank Witter would give the activist the go-ahead to organize all of this. So I'm not blaming any activist because the activist is just a small fish. We are looking at this from the top and how they're orchestrated. That is it. Anyway, continue, my brother.
This man by a known activist of the Jamaica Labour Party. I don't want to call the name now. I'm getting more information that he was the one here who was organizing the demonstration. Man passed him after 4 this morning, cutting the trees and lighting the fire. And at the same time, he said send videos to somebody in Red Bank showing him of the demonstration. And the person said to them, say, but idiot, how no demonstration? So who out there as the PNP that plant cards, they say, they want him and who they want. So this is showing that is an organized strategy by the Jamaica Labour Party. They are under pressure from Norman Scott in the area. Norman Scott is getting so many praises and ups for the work that he's been doing. So they are under pressure and they are feeling the pressure, so they wanted to do this as a demonstration.
Disruptive, man.
As it is the PNP. All of our activists around here that we are talking to since morning know nothing about it. Nothing whatsoever about the demonstration. They wake up to see it. So it is showing you plainly that it is an organized demonstration by the Jamaica Labour Party.
So you think this will affect the PNP?
No, it will not affect the PNP, none at all. We're only going to turn it up a notch and to show them that Norman Scott is here to stay and he won't be going anywhere. Because we no fool, Jamaica is no fool. If it was a demonstration to say they don't want Norman Scott, the people would be there with platform which showing placard that they don't want Norman Scott and who they want. Nobody is out there. It's just the fire burning and the trees in the road. If PNP demonstrate, they will be here to say, we don't want Norman Scott, we want X or we want Y. Nobody is here to do that.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, Jamaica, that was the PNP council, Leighton Smith, from the Mayersville Division. Now I am going to take you back to Garden House. And we're going to take a look at the Garden House fire. Because what Aromatic say, no, I am tying all these things together. And we are pointing them back at one person who is orchestrating all of this. And it is Andrew Holness who is orchestrating all of this and using Cliff Hughes to televise it. Take a look back at Garden House. Take it away, my people. Want to know for watch, you know, how the man take time. Just watch him. When him take time, taking in one little sweet time, come up to the building. Watch him. See it? Him no have no hustle to get in at the building. Simply mean the door were already open. Somebody opened the door for him. We not see when take no claw bar or no hammer or no key, not even a key. He just push the door open. This is garden house. Garden house can't left so unsecure. We just tying all these things together in Jamaica. Because as independent journalists, that is what we have to do. Watch him go run out here now. See him run out. They take him one time, run out. Camera they run away from him. The camera nervous as hell. So it is telling you that somebody hold it and they film it. Somebody hold the camera there and they film it. See then now a surveillance camera, but then turn it up in the ceiling, then turn it down, then turn it around. The whole surveillance camera, if they go up, if they go down, they spin it around and turn it back in. Does that make any sense? You don't see everything they lead back into one direction. You don't see what I go in Jamaica. All of these clips have the same similarities, leading back to one direction. Who is orchestrating all of this? And it is pointing back to the head of the Jamaica Labour Party. And we know that is Andrew Holness. I want to know if you take a look on this next clip. Because we tie them up, you know. We try them, you know. We try them and give the Jamaican people as the jury to find them guilty and send them where for good. Look on the clip here now with clip views when they say then shoot up nationwide. Take it away, my people.
Zisha about 20 minutes ago, don't Zisha? Amoy, about 20 minutes ago, don't it?
Yeah.
Go playing back again, Jamaica.
Zisha about 20 minutes ago, don't Zisha? Amoy, about 20 minutes ago, don't it?
Yeah.
Now my viewers and subscribers, my well-thinking fellow Jamaican home and who are living in the diaspora abroad, what these clips have in common? You know what all these clips or these incidents have in common? Only one cameraman was there to give us back some footage. The nationwide shooting, we only see one footage that was released from nationwide. The garden house fire attack, we only see one footage, and that footage present to us by nationwide. This in Exton Junction, St. Elizabeth, the only footage that we see is from nationwide. What that is telling you, this is designed and orchestrated by Andrew Holness and the hierarchy of the Jamaica Labour Party. No other footage in this technology era where everything you do, man capture you on video. All in your house, when you think say you're in your house and it's private, man capture you and send you out there. And this major incident is taking place in our country, and it's only one source that was there to show me one little piece of footage. Come on now. Come on now. Eh? Come on now, Jamaica. This is a disrupted man. And he is doing everything in his power to disrupt the upcoming general election. The crime, the violence, the looting, the shooting. Because he want to find something to put off the election. He want to find something to disrupt this election. Because he knew that the Jamaican people are just waiting on Andrew Holness to call it. On the day he call it, that is the end of the Jamaica Labour Party. They knew they can't win at the poll. So the disruptor in Andrew Holness as he is, as Audley Shaw stated, he is irresponsible and outrageous and he's unworthy to serve and lead the Jamaican people. That's what Audley Shaw was telling us. Take sleep and mark that Jamaica. My viewers and subscribers at home and who are living in the diaspora abroad. And this last leg, it will be a pivotal moment in the history of Jamaica. It's either we all gonna get on board and rescue sweet, sweet Jamaica from Andrew Holness and him 49 Bandic. It is up to us as citizens of Jamaica. Are we gonna pay patriot to Andrew Holness? Are we gonna play a patriot role to our beloved country called Jamaica? On this last stretch, I have to approach it as a prosecutor making my final argument to the judge and the jury, who is the Jamaican people. My evidence have to be overwhelming. So therefore, no room for mixed message. My closing argument, my evidence have to be overwhelming because I have to prosecute this man. So therefore, Aromatic cannot bring no form of mixed message to my people right now. 9 years of evidence, that is what we are going to use to prosecute Andrew Holness and his administration. No time for distraction, no time for mixed message. There is too much evidence out there. 9 years worth of abandon. Look at your roads and your bridges. Look at the hospitals. Look at our schools. Poverty is mashing up the island. Crime and violence, corruption, fraud, nepotism and cronyism. There is too much evidence. Making my final argument as a prosecutor to the juror, who is the Jamaican people, who will walk into that polling station and cast that X. And when you go to cast that X, remember, it's only one choice. If you want to rescue Jamaica or bring back your sweet, sweet Jamaica, and is to place that X right beside the head. I am going to leave you with what Audley Shaw said to us on November 11, 2013, when Audley Shaw stated that Andrew Holness carrying 7 busload of people who was not delicate. They could not vote in that election, but he used them to run over everybody else, including the electoral supervisor, who was there to make sure everything flow smoothly. He also run those people over. And he said it takes them half an hour to restore so some more people could get to vote. And he has stated what Andrew Holness has done is irresponsible and it is outrageous and it is unworthy of him as leader of the Jamaica Labour Party. But it's not just the Jamaica Labour Party. This man is unworthy to serve and continue to lead the people of Jamaica. The chaos, the crime, the violence, the execution from the police force against our young man, it is orchestrated and designed by the Andrew Holness-led administration. Disrupt. They're trying to disrupt. He's trying to find or do anything to mess with the upcoming general election. But just like how you want to come up and find anything, at the same way, we go and wall our ground, because whatever you bring come, we're ready for it. Because at the end of the day, we go and vote you out. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, you don't know how much o'clock. Stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow the movement over YouTube. We tell you, say the signature word, it never change. It remains heart of love. Until then, you know, on the matic, we'll hold a reasoning again. Peace and love in the mighty name of the soon coming King. Jah out.